the first two games, so a huge bonus coming out of Monaghan with the 2 points, and followed it up with a win over Kerry was a huge boost to everyone. So we're looking up the league now as opposed to being worried about the bottom of the table. So a win on Saturday would really push us onto the top of the table, and we could aim for a league final after that. So yeah, things are going well so far.
Yeah, what are you expecting from Galway this weekend, Paddy? They had a good win over Monaghan last time out. They're under new management as well with Joe Kernan up there, so I'm sure they'll be eager to impress.
Yeah, they will, of course. They were beaten by Mayo first day out, but recovered well to beat Monaghan, who were a good side. And with Joe Kernan involved now this year, I'm sure there's a huge effort going in up there. So we'll have to be on our toes and match their work rate on Saturday night for to come out with the points.
Yeah, how highly would you rate this Galway side in comparison to other counties, Paddy? They have some very, very good individuals in their team. They seem to have underperformed in recent years, but a team of their calibre should certainly be challenging for the All-Ireland.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think they have the individual players to win All-Ireland, all right. Everyone would agree with that, but it is about. They're like other counties trying to bridge the gap between the top 2 or 3, and it's not easy, but they're definitely going the right direction about it. With Joe Kernan there, I'm sure, he'll be working on a few things that he'll see they're lacking from their side. But, from our own point of view, we're just, treating each game as it comes. We're not analysing too much the opposition. We'll just play our own game and see how it goes. Yeah,
and you mentioned it there earlier on as well, Paddy. I suppose the big thing for this weekend's game is that a win would effectively guarantee a place in Division 1 for next season. So the pressure of relegation would be off, and it might allow you to play with a bit more freedom for the remaining 4 games.
Yeah, exactly. If we get the 2 points on Saturday now, we're up to 6 points, which should be enough. But for the remaining 4 games, then we could really go for it. We wouldn't have to worry about relegation or anything like that. So it's a huge game Saturday for us in that way. We can kind of gear our training a bit more then towards further on the year. It's a big game Saturday for us. Home advantage, is a big thing for us. So hopefully we'll pick up the 2 points.
Yeah, and what's the overall goal for this league campaign, Paddy? Is it simply about laying a good foundation heading into the summer, or are you looking to go all the way and win the league, because it's 11 years now since Cork have won it?
Well, I suppose, the big thing is always the championship. You're always readying yourself for championship. But we just take each game as it comes. If we win Saturday, great, for 2 points. But it's always about, one eye is always on the championship, always kind of gearing towards that. So, we'll be looking for July or whenever our first round is. It'd be great to get an extended run in the league, though. If we got to the league final and pick up a bit of silver, would be great. Like last year, it served us well getting to the league final and winning it. So, we'll be looking to do the same this year.
Yeah, and I think we spoke a few times last year about the competition for places in the panel, Paddy. It seems to be even more intense this season when you look at the likes of Aidan Walsh making a real impression so far in the league, and for the first 2 games you've been missing some very big players like of John Miskela, Graham Cantony, Anthony Lynch, and you still be picking up the wins.
Yeah, that's a big boost to us that we're winning without some of the older, more experienced lads, and that can only help the panel as a whole. Different fellas are getting tried out. Like a few lads were tried out up in Monaghan, which isn't an easy place to get a first start. And likewise down in Kerry, so against Kerry. So the league is used to try different lads out and try different combinations. So fellas are filling in well for those who are out at the moment, but that's no guarantee that they'll come back in to get a starting place. Things are fairly competitive, and come championship, I'm sure there'll be huge competition for places.
Yeah, how do you see your own role in this team, Paddy, in this Cork team? I think it's your 3rd year on the panel. You're known as a hard-working half-forward, perhaps in the mould of Paul Galvin, maybe not as controversial, but I think that would be a fair assessment.
You try and play your own game the whole time. Hard work is a necessity for every player on the field, but I suppose particularly as a half-forward, you have to cover a huge amount of ground while also trying to offer a bit of a scoring threat. So it's trying to find the right balance there between, working back and being fresh to attack when we do have the ball. So, you just have to do your best every game. No 2 games are the same, depending on who you're marking, the whole lot. You have to play a different style. So, it's going well so far. We had two wins and I got 2 starts. So, fingers crossed we'll hold on to my place.
Yeah, and just winding the clock back to last year, obviously major disappointment losing the All-Ireland final to Kerry in September. I know it's all about focusing on this season now, but is that defeat out of the system, or do you ever really recover from a game like that because it was your first appearance in an All-Ireland final? Yeah,
well, I suppose the memory will always be there, that it's maybe when we let slip. but like, you know, these things make you stronger, you know. I mean, it makes you want to get back there even more, like, and this year we're doing things hopefully a bit smarter, a bit better in terms of our preparation. So, you know, there's a long way away yet before championship comes around. So it's just about building up physically and tactically and mentally, you know, trying to get everything right. And, you know, hopefully when the big days come around again, we'll be ready for it.
Yeah, and when you look back on that defeat last year, Paddy, would it be fair to say that anything less than winning the Sam Maguire this year would be a disappointment?
I suppose so. I mean, you know, there's a few counties who will be in the same boat as us, like, so, you know, we're not making any, you know, bold statement that we're going to win anything, but I mean, we're certainly hopeful to go far in the competition, like, and, you know, but we have to take it game by game, you know, there's no point looking down Saturday night. You know, the championship will take care of itself when it comes around. We just have to hope we're putting in the work at this time of year to be ready for, you know, July, August, September. So, you know, obviously we'll be hopeful that we'll be thereabouts come September, like, but, you know, it's a long year ahead yet.
Yeah, just getting back to this weekend as well, Paddy, you'll be missing Owen Callaghan due to the red card he picked up against Kerry with the incident with Paul Galvin. Galvin got an 8-week ban. His appeal against that failed on Monday. Now, we heard from Jack O'Connor this week. He was very, very angry that the ban wasn't overturned. Do you think it was harsh in your opinion?
I don't know, to be honest. I mean, you know, Owen was left without a tooth, like, on Monday, like, so something did happen, but whether or not it was Galvin or not, I don't know. You know, I don't know. Looking just at the video that was there, it was hard to see why Owen got sent off. But you know, something obviously happened. But you know, we don't have the advantage of seeing what really happened. So I mean, you know, it's kind of, you know, you just have to take for his word for what they did or not didn't do. So you know, Owen's unlucky to be missing the next 2 games, I think. So from our point of view, he's out for 4 weeks. So it's disappointing for him in his first start in the league, like, back after playing hurling. So, you know, from our own point of view, it's disappointing to be missing him, and, you know, you hope he comes back, you know, stronger.
Yeah, Owen Callaghan certainly is a big loss, but the people down in Kerry seem to think that the officials are kind of coming down hard a bit on Paul Galvin because of his reputation. You've played against him a few times at this stage, Paddy. What are your impressions of the type of character he is?
Well, obviously, he's a very good footballer. I mean, you know, he's football of the year, and, you know, he had a great year last year again. You know, I can't comment on the incident because I didn't see it, like, and I mean, like I said, Owen was unlucky, like, he got a tooth knocked out and he had to get that removed on Monday morning. So, you know, something happened, whether or not it was Galvin or not, I don't know, and, you know, that's neither here nor there. But you know, obviously Galvin's a very, you know, competitive player, like most fellas out in the field. So I mean, he's no different to anyone else, but he's just been caught with a few things in the past.